Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Every time I log on, I have bonus content and multiple quests. It seems I forgot to put my skill points in last video. Let's just go grab those nice and quickly. Lovely stuff. We have, what, 66 mastery points at this point, which is a little bit nuts. Today, I might grab this while we're right. I mean, it's right here. It's literally right here. It's 137 meters away. Cannot resist. But we're gonna go talk to King Flann because we have placated or made happy the northern kings, and he's obviously a big fan of that.
See you, old friend.
And that's about all I've got to say on the matter. I think that's about it today. Well, as in for immediate tasks. I don't think we've got a... What's this? Okay, that's what we're going to. That's where we're heading up to. I don't see any... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6. Why am I missing one? There's one more trade post somewhere on this map. Probably over here if I had to guess. Because there's a flight path thing there. Anywho, let's get this done. Remain undetected. Easy peasy. Oh, okay, you're not wrong. Right. Let's see if we can... Oh, there's so many enemies. Let's see if we can find the thing first before we go barreling in there. Oh, it's over there. Oh. How am I to... Alright, game, whatever you say. I figure what I'll do is I'll kill a couple of people and kind of like create some havoc, you know? Get people moving around, spreading out. Which one is it? Is it this guy? No, it's over... Oh, is it... Oh, it's that guy there. Nearly. Nearly. Can you get that guy there? Okay, let's go round. He's on his own. This is exactly what I was looking for. Don't always have to barge in and kill everyone. We can sow discontent from a distance. Well, we can shoot people in the head from a distance. It basically has the same effect. Although where he's gone, I'm unsure. It's moved over. Into the bush. Lovely. Come on! Ridiculous. I was literally straight into the bush. I really thought that was going to work fine. I hate the stealth in this game. I was in a good mood and Valhalla ruined it within about 4 seconds. There's nothing wrong with what I just did. Every other Assassin's Creed game would have let me get away with that. Blah blah blah. Oh well, not that bothered. Anonymous, please. Anonymous, please. There's no one anywhere near me. I think we're okay. That means I failed 3 of these in a row. I mean, we've always done the mission, but we've... Yeah. That's a little bit of a shame. Oh well, let's head up north and talk to Flann, whose name I will never get over. Right, let's go. See how he feels about my uniting of the Ulstermen. Well, not really uniting them. Just kind of did some tasks for these nameless, unseen kings by murdering a couple of people, seemingly. Same thing. To be honest, the quests aren't really a big deal. Like, I feel like resources aren't an issue. We've got plenty of them. Like, I don't think we're going to struggle to max out the trade post stuff by the end. And frankly, if we do, I can just AFK in game, as we've said. So, I'm not going to say it's pretty. I'm not going to say it's pretty. I'm not going to say it's pretty. It's cool though. This is the kind of thing that makes me want to play Shadow of War. Just because, I don't know, these like... I don't know. I like Lord of the Rings. I like open world. This is actually... I want to complain about this. I love open world games. Open world games have always been my favourite genre. Like Fallout 3 was one of my favourite games of all time. Oblivion, Morrowind, Skyrim, all the Elder Scrolls games. Basically all the open world Bethesda games, to an extent. And now I have to hate them because every single game on the planet is one. I don't have to hate them, it's just... I miss when games were also not open world, because it made them feel a bit more special, you know? I guess. Any hoozle. Let's grab this wealth. Where we're meeting Flarn in a teeny tiny little village. For teeny tiny little people. It's Clogher. 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 Clogher? I barely know her. Haha. Okay, how are we going to get down there? Maybe I'm going to leave that for a second, because I feel like Flarn may well take me down there. Into the basement. Flarn, are you going to take me into the basement? Let's find out.
God has heard my prayers.
You flatter me, Lord, but what's wrong? Where's BARID?
He's not returned, nor have 2 messengers sent after him.
This cannot be simple misfortune. It hints at some dark design.
Do you wish you'd taken up Eivor's offer earlier?
Aye. We may have lost 3 souls for not giving it more serious consideration.
Let me go after him, Lord. If he lives, I will find him.
Even with your cunning and guile, you would not go unchallenged. Not without a king's pass, and few Vikings have those.
I'd wager a few from Donegal do.
Donegal, a Norse settlement.
A port on the western shore. A fair bit of their trade finds its way to Aljach, so someone there is bound to have a pass.
Is this port well guarded?
It's crawling with Norsemen grown lazy on success. They'd not expect someone to go Viking on them.
Good. I'll go to Donegal now and get one of these passes. With your leave, Lord.
If it means fewer lives lost, you have my blessing.
Okay. Slightly confused. It's a king's pass, right? He's the king. Why can't he just give me a pass? Is that not how it works? I mean, clearly that's not how it works, otherwise this would be very silly, so... There must be another system. How am I going to get down there? I don't rightly know. I'm just looking for a hole. Shut up. I mean, it's still below me, so we can go lower than this. Right, explosive barrel. That is a good sign. That means there's something nearby, inevitably, that the game wants me to blow up. And this little hobbit village. It's like a spiky hobbit village. It's actually the name of my metal album. Spiky Hobbit Village. Sorry, there's more. They're everywhere. It's got to be a Ah! That is so cheekily hidden. That is very sneaky. I knew I was in the right sort of area, though. Okay, yeah, this does not look like an area the game was going to bring me. Spiky Hobbit Village. Sorry. Unfortunately, my death metal voice isn't really death metal-y. Spiky Metal Village! Okay, ability upgrade, Smoke Bomb Arrow. How do you possibly... Does it just go off twice? All these ones are super boring, I'm afraid. Oh no, it bursts into flame. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Pachow! Oh, I like that. I'm going to bring that in. What do I not use? I don't use this. So I've got my poison, which I don't use, and a flame arrow I do use, wolfhound I do use, and then a smoke bomb arrow, which we probably won't use, but it's fun to try. I just don't find the abilities useful. The dog is useful because having another person there, or, well, companion, I suppose. I'll tell you what, we'll run and we'll grab some treasures along the way. It's useful because it's distraction, right? Which one do I want to go for first? Treasure, wealth. That one. You know, it keeps them busy, it knocks someone on the ground, it kind of helps you out in like a big team fight. Poison is useful because it's tick damage. Although that's poison on the right trigger, not left trigger. The RY one, the leap, is useful because it regenerates your stamina bar, which sometimes is necessary to stay alive. And the flame arrows are obviously useful to blow up doors. None of them are useful because they do straight up damage. You know, none of them are good abilities because they hurt the enemy a lot. There's always a secondary reason. Poison means, you know, you can back away and heal and go and get arrows and still take down the enemy. And it does a lot more damage than any other ability over time. And that's the closest one. The dog is obviously useful for other reasons. The explosion is not even ever used in combat. The leap is used for stamina regen. Headbutt's rubbish. But it's cool. I don't know. But the thing is, that doesn't necessarily reflect negatively on the abilities. I'm sure there are people out there who have like 3 or 4 abilities that they use obsessively. They don't touch any others. And they hear that I use the poison or the dog or the leave and like, why would you use such rubbish abilities? I think people just tend to find their favourites. Now, my favourites are the best favourites and everyone else has stupid opinions, but at the end of the day, they are entitled to those stupid opinions. Someone is howling, aren't they? Absolutely howling. Oh, you know what this is going to be? This is absolutely going to be a raid chest. Guarantee it. It's a small, pointless bandit camp. Therefore, it's obviously time for a raid.
This area is off limits.
You say that, Eivor. But, I wonder if I can... I'm quite happy that worked out. Did I miss that? That was very close. Been rused, doggo! I know, I was the one who was rused. Ow. Ow. I retain that these things are a massive pain in the ass. Come here. I don't even want to hurt it, it's a doggo. The game makes me. It's like, here's something you don't want to kill, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to kill. Have fun. Hey now, hey now. Popping heads all over the place, I am. It's funny how big the bow is a part of this game. I don't know if that was always... I don't really feel like that was true in past Assassin's Creed games. Maybe it has been for a little while, but never felt like it to me. It feels like quite a Valhalla thing, this reliance on the bow. Hell, in the first couple of games... I don't know when it came in. You didn't have a ranged weapon for ages in Assassin's Creed. And then they added, like, throwing daggers, which were slightly rubbish. And then they added a crossbow. But it was never, like, a big focus, you know? I'm not saying that's good or bad either way. I actually really like the bow. But is it a Viking-y thing, a bow? I don't know. I don't really think of Vikings as using it. Oh, for God's sake. This is such bad game design. Valhalla, I hadn't insulted you for like 5 whole minutes. Why did you have to go and ruin it with this nonsense? We raid. I just did.
These snow scales have grown fat and dull. Give them a real raid while I hunt down a King's Pass. All right.
That's interesting, though.
Let's
Wait,
go.
what? Oh, she wants me to raid the town here. This one, the one that we're heading to. I think that's the idea. Because she just played the voice line for it. Now she's played it in completely the wrong location. But that's neither here nor there. It's interesting that they gave her a unique voice line for that specific combination of doing a raid whilst hunting for a King's Pass in that area. But, yeah, just didn't quite get it right. Next time, Eivor, we'll do a raid over there, and you'll be okay. Oh, wait. These are awkwardly spread out. That's really annoying. This one first, because it's... No. This one first, because it's at the bottom of the hill, I think. And that one's at the top. Yeah. It means you have to backtrack by about 20 meters, but that's fine. Is it trolls? It's always trolls, in it? Yeah, it's not trolls. What is it, though? Is it a horde map? It is indeed.
Must be blocked from the other side.
We didn't do the horde maps in England. Not yet, in a way. We might still go back and do them. But I think we will be doing the ones here. It'd be nice to have everything done. You know, literally 100% the game. That means including we have to go get the spear and we have to go get the bow before the next DLC comes out, to just be as good as you possibly can be. Unless you went and ground out some levels for mastery. That does not include things like finishing the fishing cut, however. As in handing all the fish in. We're not doing that. That would be very silly. Ain't about that life, son. Boy. Boy, have you lost your mind? Because I help you find it. Sorry. Right. Trolls? Can't have no trolls 2 in a row. That would be madness. It doesn't look like trolls. No, it's not troll. Maybe it's a face mask thingy. Is indeed. Okay, how... It's quite far below me. How are we going to get down there? Well, you were rather suspicious, but no. This just really reminds me of, like, when they get attacked in Rohan in Lord of the Rings. I know I mention Lord of the Rings all the time. Leave me alone, shut up. But it reminds me so much of, like, the fields of Rohan. And they get attacked by the wargs on the way to Helm's Deep. That kind of, like, that heathery, brownish, yellowish kind of grass, combined with, like, the rocks sort of jutting out of the landscape. It's very, very similar. Oh, this is probably it. Yeah. Like, why don't we have a Lord of the Rings game like that? Blows my mind. It's not the same Shadow of Mordor, because it's not the characters that I fell in love with. I want to play Gandalf. Yeah. Fergus, my dad! Kerbal, son of Colonel MacNeil. Cremthane died 480 defending his honour. I say Fergus, we call him Fergal.
Easy now.
Despite my advanced age, we still find that amusing. In many ways, I feel like I never really truly grew up. This is going to sound sad. I don't know how we just got onto this, but we're onto it now. Let's go for it. Like, I live alone. Have I seriously? I mean, I dated a girl for like a year recently. Okay, fair enough. But I live alone. Well, I don't live alone. I live with housemates, which is actually even worse. I work from home on YouTube. I spend most of my day not fully dressed because I don't need to. Like, I just feel like I've never had, like, a proper... I don't even want to say those words, though, because what's a proper adult life? You know, this kind of cliche 2.5 kids, white picket fence in the suburbs kind of thing. It's never really been for me. It's never really been something I wanted. But I feel like it's something society expects of me. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're not doing some existential crisis today, okay? It just popped into my head. This is very cool. Love the rain. Nobody. Not even the rain. That's a great song. You should check it out. Well, it's more like a capper to a fantastic album, so you should check out the entire album. That's by La Dispute. If you want some really depressing music, slightly post-hardcore depressing music, La Dispute, there you go. A song in particular called I See Everything. Is that I See Everything I'm thinking of? No, it's not I See Everything, it's... Oh, I can't remember the name! There's 2 songs, there's like this double hitter that I listen to of I See Everything and another song, and I cannot remember the title.
I may well find one here.
We've been here before, haven't we? Donegal. Anyways, there's a song about... For some reason, it's about these parents and their kid gets cancer. This is not going to be a happy topic, by the way. Apologies in advance. But their kid gets cancer, and it's just literally about their trials and tribulations and watching their son die in front of them and all this kind of stuff. It's horrible stuff. It's a great song. It's a really good song, though. I recommend it. There's a line in it. It's like one of my favourite lines in any song ever, which is, I don't know, the sun's playing in the yard or something, and the line is, his spirits are high, though his blood counts aren't. Like, oh no! Why? Why, song? Why? This is nice. Everyone's like super low level, so I just get to wail on people. What a pleasant little murder spree that was. Alright, King's Pass. If I was a King's Pass, where would I be? Alright, cheeky blighter. Sit down.
Survey the area, Sunan.
I see everything is this teacher reading a story to her class. It's all very slightly out there song-wise. It's this teacher reading a story to her class about like a. Wait, no, is the cancer the teacher or is the? I don't know. Anyways, it's about being like a. Yeah, no, the teacher one is the cancer child. Which is not a term I really wanted to use, if I'm totally honest. And I see everything is about having the perspective of a guy who accidentally shoots this kid. He's some kid himself, kind of broiled up in gang warfare. And they're doing a drive-by and he accidentally shoots some other kid. And then starts getting stricken by guilt and can't sleep and he falls apart himself, blah, 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 blah. As one might well do. Oh. Okay. Oh, you know where I am, apparently. And, so it's from the perspective of this guy as the police start to track him down and stuff like that. And he's boarded himself up in a hotel room, and he's so ridden by guilt. He's now debating whether he should kill himself or not. I said this wasn't going to be a happy topic. He's debating whether he should kill himself or not. And then the line is like, "Will I still get into heaven if I kill myself?" And he just screams it at the end of the song repeatedly, over and over again. That's this tormented guy who just fell into the wrong life and accidentally kills a kid and is obviously guilt-stricken about it, kind of collapses against the hotel door and starts breaking down. And rather than the police breaking in and arresting him and him going to jail for 20, 30 years or life or whatever, he has a gun to his head, considering ending it all, and his last thought is, will he still get into heaven if he kills himself? Kind of like, not only because, okay, suicide's bad in the eyes of God and all that nonsense, but also because it'll serve as his penance for killing this kid. Like I say, not happy songs or anything, but really, really good. I really like songs that try to tell a... Sometimes a song just needs like a decent beat and a decent sort of chorus and everything, and I'm on board. And I don't really think about the lyrics too much. Like, a lot of songs I really like, I don't really get too far into the lyrics, as long as they're catchy and decent enough. But then there's some bands that are very, very lyrically focused, like La Dispute, or say Super Snake, or Me Without You, or one of my favourites, which is Wonder Years, but then their side project that their lead singer is Aaron Weston and Roaring Twenties, and Aaron Weston and Roaring Twenties, all their songs and all their EPs and singles are about literally one guy, and they're just telling the story of his life and his divorce and all this kind of jazz. I very much recommend that. Hello, I have the King's Pass. You will let me pass, yes? Yes, you will. Good lad. Hello, I have the King's Pass. Stop checking my ass out, though. Jesus. Have some decorum, son. I know I have the King's Pass, and you're very impressed by me, but still.
Get me into that ring for it. I'll need to find another way.
What business have you here?
The business of kings. Here's my pass.
I have a King's Pass. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
The kings of Eivor unannounced.
There's two of them.
Fergal. You're not Fergal.
Fergal!
I don't know you.
I am Sturm of Donegal. Who is Fergal?
The King of Dublin speaks of a cousin who advised us for a time. A glorified goat herder who should have taken our advice. So, Sturm, what brings a Viking from Donegal here?
You tell me. I came at your invitation.
There's some mistake. I sent no such message. It wasn't me. It could have been you know who. But he hates Vikings. Forgive my brother's bluntness. We will get to the root of this, I assure you. Can I offer you a drink?
Yes? More drink? I haven't seen the bottom of my cup since I got here. If I wasn't a trusting man, I'd say they're trying to keep me drunk.
No drink for me. I'll return when you have finished your king's business.
If it's not drink you're wanting, you should take a tour of the ring fort. It's renowned throughout the land.
As we've told you several times, King Barda, the ring fort of Valhalla is not open to guests. In fact, you could even say that it's closed for a select few.
Ah, so you're keeping prisoners there. Oh, have a drink, you two. Do you think I haven't taken a few hostages myself?
I'll seek out a place to rest until you remember why I was summoned here.
Of course, of course. Your pass will grant you free run of this place.
If you see Fergal, say hello for me.
For the last time, BARID, the ring fort is off limits.
If I read BARID right, freeing Fergal could be key to liberating Harlech. And to do that, I need to get inside that fort.
Am I the only one who's immensely confused about what's going on here? Okay, so these are the kings. There's 2 kings for this area, seemingly. Aelec has Dos Kingos, as they say, in the colonies. And, we've got the King's Pass allowing us to come here, or like to get into that bit, but then there's a ring fort anyway, so if we're going to break in, why don't we just break it in the first place? That's neither here nor there. Barith is here, seemingly completely safe. Why is he getting hammered? I have no idea what's going on. Alright, there's a lot of enemies here. Oh, no! That's the first time in a very long time where I feel like I've made a mistake. It could have been caught, and they decided not to kill me. You see nothing! Good lad. Snosberries taste like snosberries. I have genuinely no idea why that just popped into my head. I could not possibly begin to tell you why I just quoted Willy Wonka. See what I mean about the bow? The bow is insane in this game. It really is. Can I get him? Oh. Whew. That was a little tight. A little tight for Turkey. I'm not going to have to face a single dude. Just murder them all from afar. Easy. Oh, God, there's so many, though. God damn it. I didn't think there was this many still left, you know? I'm not even sure who's looking at me at this point. There's a dude up there. What's that? That's a... Pop that as well. Yeah, that's enough of that. It's all fun and games for a time, but eventually I want to jump in and hit some people. Assuming this is maybe relevant? Oh, hey. No, no. Oh, sweet.
I hope
Sweet.
this is the right key.
Didn't realize I got a key, but there we go. Hello, gang.
You die now. So kind.
It's a bit harsh just to let you out. Alright, no need. Oh. I wonder where I got the key from. I must have picked it up along the way.
You're Eivor, right? You serve King BARID.
Yeah.
We were meant to check on the king and report back, but soldiers grabbed us and threw us in here.
I'll let you out. Return to King Flann if you can.
I got the feeling that Barith was kind of playing a bit of a ruse. You know, like he was maybe keeping them drunk for a very good reason. Like he was clearly trying to let Eivor know to come here and that they had taken people hostage. So whilst they've clearly lured Barith here to keep him
I am
drunk.
he. Who wants to know, Viking?
I serve Barith McKeever and King Flann's Shinna. They offer you freedom.
It's very funny to me that Fergus is in the game and then Fergal, which is the joke name we call my dad, is also in the game. Secure the prison. Well, I'm gonna go get the loot, but
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
ah! But it's so shiny. Ah! I think I maybe have to go from above. Probably.
I got your corpse! Idiot! Press hard!
These guys must be blown away. They get rescued by some lass, and yeah, that's cool enough. And then she summons the might of, I don't know, glowiness with her sword.
God grant me strength!
That was rubbish. Where's your god now, buddy boy? Sorry, if any of you love God. Right, let's get rid of these enemies first. Ah! I want that to be cool. Trying to do like no-look shots. Alright, buddy, calm down. Okay, well, we're going to do that in a second. I want to try to get this wealth. Although the guys will follow me around is mildly annoying. Ah, is this it? Yeah. Okay. This is more difficult than it seems. Where's the... There it is. Get out of the way! Any. A little bit of gear. See what we get. Ooh, yellow feather. Celtic helmet. Alright. Let's go take control. I don't know. I mean, I've already killed everyone. Well, there's a couple of guys over there on the left. I don't know what this means, but maybe we're gonna put off lag up or something. Eivor, what are you doing? Come on, love. None of that.
Shouldn't be seen.
I am
Be hooded.
a little confused about what's going on here. We've taken the ring fort from them. Oh, they want me to take the actual town area as well. Are we just having a violent takeover of the king's area? Like the king's fort? Have these kings done something wrong? I thought the whole idea was to get these kings on side, right? That's why we did the missions. I realised how little I use lock-on in this game. It's interesting. This has been, hello son, a goddamn slaughter to say the least. Numpty. Right. what you get, buddy boy. Tried to kill me. It's very, very unallowed. Okay, game, let's have a little bit of explanation for what's going on here, please. We've conquered the stronghold. I did not realise that's why we were here, honestly. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. But I think I was. Talk to me, game.
Join us, cousin. We've been having a grand old time, the kings and I.
It's the abbot who's turned this place into a prison. He's taken hostages from all the families to control all of Ireland.
Shut your gab, Donald. Owen would kill you if you talk too much.
And Flan will kill us if we don't.
It's like Donald said. It was Owen. He told us to delay whoever came until...
Until what?
Until the abbot can move his forces in.
How many men? How many?
We don't know. No one does. He has some companies at Armagh, more men than he lets on. That's all I know.
Left to my cousin, you'd both be puddles of blood and guts. But King Flan might spare your heads. You'll be treated as hostages, not prisoners, until your king decides what to do with you. Now, think on your sins. It'll be easier in the end to let them keep their crowns, but they don't need to know that yet.
Flan must learn of this trap.
I've already sent messengers telling him to pull his army back. I wasn't going to sit on my arse waiting for you.
I'm impressed.
Don't be. It took days of drinking that swill before Neil finally grew bored and careless.
You've outdone yourself. I'll be sure to let the king know who the real hero was today.
Thanks to you, cousin. Make sure that message reached Flan and I'll join you all later. May Sol and Mauni guide ye.
Okay. Well, I was right about Barith, at least. Back to Flan. Okay, so what happened was... we sent Barith off to some of the Ulster kings to talk with them, and, you know, Flan's trying to unite all the kings, basically, under his leadership. Kind of like Thingy back in Finland. Bob. Can't remember his name. And Barith didn't return, and neither did the messengers sent after him. Now, the messengers were captured and held as hostages, including Fergal. And Barith, although wasn't held as a hostage because he's a king, they were just, you know, keeping him drunk and hanging out with him and just kind of like keeping him away, assumedly so that he could relay messages back to Flan and sort out his army, because they were working for the abbot, Owen. And so they were being coerced by someone not... So they should have been listening to Flan, he's the High King, but instead they were being coerced by the abbot, who is somewhere amassing an army. So clearly the abbot's going to be the big bad, and he is going to vie for power with Flan. Rainbow. I think we're all caught up. One slice of this sword, buddy, and you would be cut in half. I'm just saying, oh. It does this little, before the second hit, it does this little thing where it looks up at you like, no, Papa! Then you bash it in the head. It makes me feel really bad. Yes, it's very sad when the animator stops animating the pixels, okay? I never got that. People say you can't be sad at a game or something like that. It's like saying you can't be sad at a film. Of course you can be sad at a film. I don't have anything further to add to that, it's just stupid. Flan, my friend. Ish. He seems like a good sort. He's not done anything too bad. He's a little bit too suspicious of the Vikings for my liking. But we are a ravaging, pillaging kind of people, so it's fair enough, I think. Stop making me walk, game.
Eivor, you did well at Alec. We march in the morning. I think it no small thing for you to lead my honor guard.
Did you not get Barid's message, Lord? You must pull back, not move forward. This ruse is part of a larger trap, not yet sprung.
Barith believes to know the minds of these kings, but the church has taken root and flourished since my uncle's day.
The church is behind the plot against you. Did the message say nothing of Abbot Owen?
King Neil and King Donal were doubtless seeking to cast blame elsewhere. The church is a convenient scapegoat.
What if there's some truth to Barith's suspicions?
Owen is the abbot of Armagh, God's appointed in Ireland. I cannot doubt him on the word of a friend.
You mean a pagan?
Why are you all still here? Did my message not get through?
It did, but King Flann is not convinced.
You must pull out the clawher now, my king, before we are surrounded by Owen's army.
You do not command me, Barith McEivor. If there was an army, my scouts...
Your scouts are dead. Baldur's blood, Flann. How many must die before you learn to trust?
You forget yourself, Barith. Do not invoke your false gods in my presence.
Listen, what's that?
Owen's wolves have arrived. I didn't come this far to die in a tent, my king.
We're under attack!
Come on!
Damn it, Flann. I like Barith. Barith's cool.
Careful now.
Why must I be careful now? He just chuck something at me.
Do not wager on it.
It's like Lord of the Rings. Again. Hey, that's my kill. Barith. Cheater. That's 2. I need an elephant to kill. Although it will only still count as 1. This is not a good place for a stun attack. Whoop. That's 3, 4 actually, I think. Damn, Flann. Oi, leave him alone. That's 5. That's 5. Barith! Constantly stealing my kills. He knows what he's doing. I'm ready. Yeah. Bonus content unlocked. Oh yeah. Someone to shoot. Do 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 do. See, that may have looked like I missed, right? But what I was doing was opening the chance for Flann to get in there and do his thing. I'm out of arrows.
They're all around us.
The archers have fire!
They come from the fields.
They come from the
Drop those archers'
fields.
barbs. Leave none alive.
Where? Oh my! I can't tilt that far away. Oh well. Oh my god! There's a lot of enemies. You're going to die. Maybe I can hop on. Oh, stuff in there. Alonzi. Oh yeah! Finally, that felt cool. Still did no damage, but it looked cool. That's what you want to do. You want to leap off an edge unexpectedly into a massive crowd. Again, I don't mean to keep referencing Lord of the Rings, but it's kind of like Lord of the Rings at Helm's Deep, where they jump over onto the bridge. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 3 dead Christians.
I'll gather the men and meet you back here.
Ain't done yet, buddy. We will be soon. I'm a bloody monster today. She's got a flair for the dramatic, doesn't she, Eivor? I need some arrows, man. It's a battlefield. Where are they all? Warhorse!
We could use your help, Eivor.
Come with me. I'll be your shield.
Situations like this where you see just how good this sword is. That kind of AoE damage is just super high value. So many of them. to try something. Oh, I've got no arrows. God damn it. I wanted to do the smoke bomb on the fire pit thing. Throw weapon. Wha? Yeah. Throw weapon. Wha? Yeah. That ability actually is really good. I didn't really think about it before. You saw there that I took a hit and it didn't interrupt my combo at all. That's because of the skill point that we put in. Yeah, you better run, egg.
They retreat. You've saved us.
Don't let me kill them. Just because they're running away doesn't mean I'm not allowed to murder them. Rude. He does look sad. Clog her.
We held them off. At a great cost.
Whose fault is that?
Where is BARID?
Yo, if BARID is dead...
Can you hear me? BARID McKeever!
Oh, if he's dead, Flan, I'm gonna be pissed.
Have you seen King BARID?
Aye. He was headed towards the farm on the edge of the village.
A
Why?
cold hand that grips my heart.
Oh no. No!
BARID,
Eivor,
I'm here.
a glorious end, don't you think? Worthy of a saga, maybe. And you thought I'd gone soft.
No one knew your true measure.
Except you, cousin. You never doubted me.
Your bravery will be remembered, BARID. I'll see to it. Hold your weapon well, cousin. I will see you in Valhalla.
Siegfried is my Valhalla, Eivor. Valhalla need not be a place. It can be a legacy. Flan must back him. Have him swear by his God. There's nothing the Christians fear more than their Almighty's wrath.
It will be done.
This is because I said I liked BARID like 5 minutes ago. I killed him. Oh, that's sad. God, no. Oh, Flan, this is your fault, you son of a... I'm actually angry with him.
BARID has become a greater man in death than he was in life.
He was a great man in life as well. You're just a
Maybe we
dick.
were too small to see his full size.
Yeah.
A harsh truth. But fair. He saw more clearly than I. And I ignored his counsel. Owen will pay for his death.
What then? When the abbot is gone and you've tamed the north? What of Siegfried? Will you give him your royal support?
When he has proven himself. It would not be good politics at this time.
Trolls take your politics. BARID gave his life in your service. If this is how you repay loyalty, you'll be in short supply.
Twice you stung me with truth. I'll return the favor. Siegfried isn't ready. But he could be, with proper teaching.
Good. He'll benefit from your wisdom.
And my support. But neither throne will be secure while Owen lives.
We'll throttle the snake. And afterward, the fate of this land will be in your hands. Yours and Siegfried's.
The horses are being made ready, my king. Sure you don't want to rest your bones and leave by dawn's light?
My thoughts ride too rough for sleep. I've an army and reputation to reclaim. The second may prove harder than the first.
my mother used to tell me how the Morrigan would feed on the death of heroes, then fill men's heads with thoughts of war. I imagined using the Tara Stone to drown out their song, the way Bishop Patrick drove the snakes from Ireland.
There's no power strong enough to do what you say. Not even the gods can change fate. The world is destined to end in war.
'Twas not but the fantasy of a young girl's soul.
Tell Flon I'll come to him after I've arranged things with Sigfrid.
Tell him yourself. I'm not leaving yet.
She's spunky. Ah, Barif. He was a good lad. I should have known not to like a character. They're always going to kill him. Inevitably, he was going to die. We're near the end of the video. We'll go grab some cheeky things over here and over here. I still don't know how to get this treasure. It is locked away under key. Under lock and key. If there's one benefit actually of this DLC, I should mention that. So, one of my problems with Assassin's Creed storyline was it was all very disjointed. You know, you had lots of these little mini storylines and characters, and sometimes the characters came back and it was sad when they died. It was like, the fact that I can't off the top of my head tell you who died, the names of anyone who died is a bad sign. Soma died, and that lass's husband died from the north. Uba died, although off screen it was rubbish. Okay, so we remembered a couple of them. This DLC is basically the same thing as one of those, but because it's been extended by about 4 times the length, you know, those quest chains, they could take like 2-3 hours max. If you, probably 2 hours if you just focus on them. Whereas this is 20 hours. Yes, we're doing other stuff along the way, but the point is I'm seeing these characters a lot. We've spent a lot of time with Barith, more than we would have with a normal Assassin's Creed Valhalla character. Same with Kiara, same with Flan. So it makes them, I don't know, better characters, basically. Like, I care much more about Barith than I did against most of the other characters in Valhalla. You know what I mean? Nah, I mean, oh, this is not the best start. I think that might be a stacky sticky one. I'm going to make you a stacky sticky. I think we can triple this one, really. This is... I know I said I want them to be easier, but this one should be a little ridiculous. Although that might be less of a given than I thought it was a second ago. Because this is a... Yeah, it's not a great stone. You're my problem child. I'm going to put you on the bottom. That's where the problem children go. At the bottom. Stack you on there. Just get this nice and balanced. Sort of balanced. Can I just go horizontal? Oh, so close. This'll work. This'll work. Will this work? Oh no. What if I go like over here somewhere? What is the flattest I can... I just need to get the top to be flat, that's all. This is looking pretty good, actually. It was. Like all things I love, it fell into ruin. As I am wont to do. As wanton flies to the gods. I think this one's a bit rubbish. Alright, so that at the bottom is tipsy turf. Hey, hiccups. I'm going to rotate this. God damn it. I'm hoping the circle will move over to a more appropriate location soon. Now, this is the one I want at the top. So let's put that one on next. There we go. Do what I command. Okay, that's looking good. Yeah. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Stack that on there. Easy peasy. I like this. This is the exact right amount of balance and difficulty. If they were all like this, I would have had any issue with them. I don't think anyone would have. Let's go grab that white thing. Trolls! Blech. Maybe. I can't believe Barrett's dead. Sigfrith grew on me, you know, pretty quickly. He might be a good king. He might be a good lad. See how it goes. Barrett he was family, and he was a good lad. You know, he just wanted to do right by his people. Grumble, grumble. Interesting location. I doubt it's troll magic, so are we expecting a mask, maybe? It's a hoard. There's so many treasure hoards in Ireland. I am slightly concerned about my lack of arrows, it must be said. Usually for stuff like this you do need... Ah, it's bandit camp. By Thor, Odin and Freya, curse those that have burned Dublin, the city we have built stone by stone. We have fled, but there is no peace. We fear the Irish will come after us even here. Will those that despise us never accept us in their land? Can I get in here? Find the key. Why is the key to this bandit camp underwater? Nobody knows. Science, that's why. Don't argue. These were nicely stocked up on materials. We're going to upgrade the new gear sets we get, if they do indeed have an alternate form at the end, and we're going to see which one looks best. And actually, maybe we'll do that today. It'd be nice to mix up the visuals a little bit. You know, we finally changed our weapon, but we have been wearing the same armor set for the entire game as well, so... Ooh, opal. Wouldn't be the bad thing to change it up a little bit. Yeah, we'll go do that. Right, let's hop back to Dublin. And we're going to go there, because that's all maxed out. Turn in our thingies, do some armor upgrading, and then we're done for the day. Okay. Stretch. Bloody Nora. What? Kill Christ. Ah, the Roman philosophy. Might hit level 5 here. How are we doing? Which one isn't luxuries? The last one must be luxuries. I think it's a 2-2-2-3, yeah. But no, that's way too many.
Eivor, I'm sorry. I did not notice you.
Okay, it's fine.
I always enjoy the dance.
I wasn't particularly concerned about it, but there we go. Rurik still travels the trade routes he mapped out long ago. From your eastern sea to Constantinople, he could sail them in his sleep. Gonna get a tattoo for this. Many are the stories of ships disappearing on Rurik's routes. This is why it's smart to send word ahead and stay behind. And get Rus' helmet, which were seemingly the early Russian settlers. Rurik claims to be the last of a line of princes, and none who are alive to deny it. He can call himself Pope for all I care, as long as his coin is good. More tattoos. The old Emperor Michael grew fond of young Basil, gave him half his crown, and when that favour wavered, Basil took the rest. I'd not serve under him, but he makes good on his trades. Byzantine Greek braces. Increase armour after a critical hit. Additional increases. Okay. Can't do this one. The Emperor prefers ivory for its pearly whiteness, a stark contrast to his dirt-poor days. A trusted provider could earn their weight in silver, and we're going to get a Horses of St. Mark scheme. Can't do that one, can't do that one, can't do that one, can't do that one. I can't do this one. Oh, they've all got repeatable wall. There's two. These two do anyway. Can't actually do any more. Maybe we'll level up though, and that'll unlock some we can do.
Oh.
Yeah! Level 5, baby! The most renowned town in all the land. Gown. Renowned town. Frown. Pachown! Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just, yeah. Oh, maybe she... Oh, eye for an eye.
Azar, is everything all right?
Yes. No, it will be, once that bastard is dead and hanging from my rafters as sausages.
I believe I know who this is about.
Konstantinos has come to Ireland. Yesternight, his ship pulled into the bay.
I will deliver you his head.
Your offer is appreciated, Eivor, but not necessary.
He threatens our trade, does he not? I protect my great interest and provide my partner a service.
Very well. But do not deprive me of my revenge. Bring him back to me alive. Many kingdoms desire to trade for our goods.
Who is the last one, though? Should have a new one available. This one at the bottom. Oh, no. I didn't get anything new. Is the Byzantine the last one? Or is it because I need to do more of them? Could be the last one. Alright. I'm just turn in, I suppose. Yeah. Well, we need tons of cloth for that. We need quite a lot of stuff. But, you know, I'm not going to worry about it until we're at the end of the game.
Perhaps I look...
Alright, we'll do that next video. I just want to go talk to the blacksmith.
Santanos' ship pulled into Dublin's Bay. I should look for him there.
Sure, it's a pleasure to see you.
Cheers, how wifey.
May I see us?
Okay, enhanced gear. I do like these. Increase attack when weapon is poisoned. That could actually be pretty good. The exciting thing is it gets a new... I want to see what the appearance is. It's okay. Again? Got the resources. New appearance. I mean, that's pretty cool looking. I'm never going to use it, but I do like the look of it. And if I was going to use one of the two sickles, it was going to be that one, so that makes sense to upgrade. Right, so gear. That's what I want to look at. Like armor. Right down at the bloody bottom. Enhanced quality. So, what are the sets we've unlocked here? Galaglak? No. Are they at the bottom? Modrony? What's this? Is that the Druidic set? I have a Druid set as well. Druidic braces. We should upgrade something like a chest piece, because then that's going to be more indicative of what it will actually look like. Increase the range damage and stealth damage. Additional increase the range damage and stealth damage. So I'm never really going to use that. Let's have a look at the Druidic stuff. Some health restored after 3 hits on the same enemy. That actually sounds really good against like boss enemies. Can I preview? How do I preview? Oh well. Let's have a look what it looks like. Okay, not the biggest fan. Oh, don't make me scroll down every time, game. Come on. And again. New appearance, yep. What are we gonna get? Nah. Maybe it's more like the chest piece I should be looking at rather than the cloak. But you see the cloak a lot more than you see the chest. Where's the Druidic? There it is. I'm down for some higgledy-piggledy fashion, but this is maybe even a little bit too higgledy-piggledy for myself. As much of a higgledy-piggledy person as I am. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. Too higgledy-piggledy. Right, let's look at another chess piece. What else have we got? I mean, it's nice that it's an option, you know? Galaglak, Mentors, Magister's Brigandine, Roos is a new one. Someone I know was buffing up the Egyptian armor. Let's have a little look at that. I don't like the stats on it, but we're not really interested in the stats. Like, we can keep the Raven armor stats forever because it's fully upgraded. Blah blah blah. The benefit is more in, you know, transmog. Oh, there's no new appearance. I can't remember how good that looked. Let's upgrade the cloak for that as well. Where are you? That's the final appearance as well. Oh, okay. Interesting. Final appearance reached, final appearance reached, final appearance reached. I'm only interested in ones that have a new appearance. Literally. Celtic. I don't know about this either. Where's the druidic helmet? And this is terrifying looking. Where is the druidic helmet? Do I not have it yet? I mustn't have it. Where's that Dublin champion stuff? Oh, I don't get it. How can I not have that final armor piece? For the, how do I not have the Dublin champion chest piece? That doesn't make any sense. Game, you have to show me what these things look like. It's the only thing I'm interested in. You can't hide it away from me. Okay. Final appearance. Final appearance. Final appearance. Iberian final appearance on all of those, actually. Let's just have a look. We'll just see what we've got knocking around. It's not like I'm using this stuff for anything else anyway. I guess maybe... Oh, that's pretty cool actually, the Galaglak. Maybe there's armor, like weapons in the future I want to upgrade, but it seems unlikely. And if need be, we can go buy some more materials, I think. New appearance. That's pretty sweet. All that tungsten we've been collecting for the entire bloody game is finally coming handy. I'm really confused by this Dublin champion thing. But I am easily confused, so I don't know if that means much. New appearance, there we go, that's what it's looking for. Oh, it's gonna look stupid, isn't it? I mean, it's got a big-ass skull on the front, that's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of big-ass skulls, you know? Not the helmet, the chest piece, I should say. That's the final appearance for that. Sorry, this isn't very exciting. This is all we're doing for the rest of the video, by the way. There is going to be no more content after this, so if you're not into this, you can leave, like, safely. Just going to keep looking at all the different appearances. I just wish it didn't reset my positioning every time. New appearance. Pointless if you're not going to show me the bloody thing. I want to focus on, I guess, cloaks more than anything, actually. Cloaks, chest pieces are the big ones. What's this going to look like? I mean, that's already pretty sweet. That's not bad, that one. New appearance. Not as big on this one. Oh, I like that more, though. They're really big on the blue and gold. I think it's just because it's the Raven colours and they, I don't know, they seem to push every armour set in that exact same direction. Okay, so final appearance on all of those. New appearance on that one. Appearance on Galaglak. I can see this one being pretty cool. I don't mind some fluffiness. Darker fluffiness is better than the lighter fluffiness. I'll let you all know about my fluffiness scale in future videos. Change again. Oh no. It undid all the hard work. Final appearance, new appearance. I'm trying to pick ones that are part of sets that I care about. That one doesn't change, but it will now. If it doesn't say final appearance, but it doesn't also say appearance going to change, it means that you have to upgrade it twice to see that new appearance. I should go without saying, really, but... Oh, that is pretty cool. I might rock this set, actually. Go proper druidic, bloodied up skulls everywhere. I quite like it. What about over here? Where's Modra? I assume I've got the full set. And we're going to check out the Egyptian set as well, because it was recommended to me. And that's enough reason for me to trust. Well, ish. There they are. I don't like the green strap. What about here? I think we already did this one, yeah. Modra. It'd be nice if we could, like, upgrade twice, somehow. Like, let me upgrade from that same screen, you know? This would be so much quicker if I didn't have to do this every time. There we are. Yeah, not as big on those. Maybe it's quicker if I do this via PC. Oh, it's so much quicker on PC. Right. Also, suddenly much louder for some reason? Am I going crazy? Why did this? Oh my god, that's so much better. Right, I'm just going to upgrade. I'm going to upgrade basically everything that's got a new appearance to get to. We've got tons of resources, let's bloody use them. That's cool, that's quite assassin looking. All I'm going to do is make sure that I've got at least 10 left at the end of each resource. Final appearance, new appearance. This way we can make a properly informed decision about what we want to look like. Final appearance, new appearance. Don't need to worry about shields or anything. I'm not going to worry too much about braces to an extent. We'll see how that goes. Or helmets, because I don't wear helmets anyway. Well, the game decided to crash, and I am praying to all that is holy that I did not just lose all of those upgrades I just did. I will be so sad. My god. This is my Photoshop. This is what I'm working next on Blender, by the way. For those who've been keeping up with Camp Cretaceous stuff, Bumpy was originally going to be a different dinosaur, and one of the options was the Carnotaurus. That looked like this. And I thought that would be a cool thing to make in 3D and see what it would have actually looked like in the show, etc. So I'm going to try to build this Carnotaurus for my next project. Anyways, we'll end it there. I guess what I'll do is I'll hop on at some point and I'll go through the upgrades again, hopefully not having to do all of them. And we'll do a little transmogging at the start of the next video. And then we'll go from there. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.